I'll never understand the mentality or what type of soul a person has to have to derive pleasure out of causing pain to another. There are some people that are actually cheering the idea of Trump cutting off food stamps to hungry, poor people. I know some of them have this twisted idea in their heads and a racist image. They think it's people of color, even though we show the facts that white people are the largest percentage of people on welfare and on food stamps. But yet, these racists, they want to stick it to somebody of a different color, or for some reason they get some pleasure out of it. I don't understand that, and yet I grew up with it. As I've told you, my parents divorced when I was only 3 months old, and then unfortunately, mom met and married this awful man who had a horrible drinking problem. He is half Swedish, half English, so he was ghost white. And I have two half brothers. The younger of the half brothers was a lot like my stepfather. And we would take trips down to Mexico. Mom was very considerate of other people. And she read up on the do's and don'ts. And one of the don'ts they said was that people in Mexico are very offended if you should ask them for change in real money. Because Mexican money is real money. Maybe it is more real than the United States if you understand how ours is just based on hopes and prayers. But anyway, and so of course we're trying to be polite. Not that younger brother, half brother. He thought it was nothing funnier than to insult other people. So he made a point when we bought something from a merchant to ask him, "Can I have that in real money?" Just because he wanted to see the look on that man's face of being insulted. I don't understand it. I never will. I never have. Needless to say, I have very little to do with that half brother anymore these days. It might not surprise you to learn he's a Trumpanzee. But anyway, I gotta say, I just don't understand how someone can derive pleasure and be cheering for people being cut off of food stamps and going hungry. They're not doing it because they're lazy. Most of them work. They work for companies that underpay them. But like I said, I will never understand such people. Anyway, thank you. Have a good day.